Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid. You joined me here at the house. Or is it? Nope, this is the one I was talking about. It is almost the exact same house as the McCoy Ranch. But it's all up by Riverside, in the river. So, I could not take the bushes overgrowing the path. They would literally grow by the time I got to the house and back. So, it's up here by Riverside. I kind of marked their path where the entrance would be, since it's not on the map. But yeah, this is almost identical same house. Some things are tweaked, as you can see outside. The Kindle's different. Obviously, the fishing dock is at a different angle. There is some glitches that I'm not happy about. In some locations, the roof doesn't move away, so you can't see your character. Two, the light switches don't work. The lamps in the house work, but the switches don't work. Don't know if that's a cause of that or whatever. I do like it. I like it that it's close to Riverside and stuff like that. I don't have to travel for 30 minutes to see anything other than trees. And I don't have to spend 45 minutes of real life of fighting back. But yes, I brought everything over. It took many trips. I have the small little tanker car, but it is running out of fuel. So, yeah, not fully set up yet. That's why the rig is backed up to the building, but I will work on that over time. Heck, we might not even stay here. I might move back. But anyway, we're gonna go head off and check out Riverside. A little early in the morning to be exploring, but might as well do it when you can, huh? Quite a lot of people, casualties of driving back and forth and bringing everything over. See, normally that is a scrap salvage yard. But with the settings of erosion being the way they are, it's already abandoned and a lot of the buildings are trashed on the inside, which kind of makes sense to set up a world building of other looters, other people that have survived and not survived, which is cool and all, but I want my loot. So it does kind of upset me that I didn't change that setting from the start, but we will roll with it. The more Zeds I take out, the easier future endeavors will be. Because I'm kind of always going to be poking my head in this town, so it will always reset the zombie respawn. So, it's very nice. A lot of people don't think the flyers are worth much. But me being a newer player, they do offer quite a lot of freedom and access to the areas of the map that I haven't been. And yes, there was a guy coming to visit me, so I kind of just wait for him. At this point, 90% of the houses have windows broke or doors open. And already, you can see it's trashed. It looks from looters and rats and all kind of stuff. So I actually stopped picking up keys in most locations. Well, this place looks nice and clean. still looking for books. I would love to find an aiming book. Oh, I want to get into guns. I do. I really do want to get into guns and the chaos they cause. But as my past self is looting, there is a few mod changes that I have. I don't know if they're in place for this video. I don't think, but later videos I do. Vehicle standardized upgrades. You could put hood scoops and increase the horsepower, or armor the windows. Kind of like everything you could do with the Mustang, you could do with all the stock vehicles, which is really helpful and really cool. If I can keep them alive for more than 10 minutes, it seems. But anyway, another one is solar panels, immersive solar panels. Yes, it's 1993. Yes, solar energy is not really very prominent in Kentucky, but I want to enjoy the game, and I spend a lot of time, and I don't have to, but just checking my generator over and over and over and over. And I was looking into the solar power mod. It seems pretty decently balanced. You do have to build everything into battery banks. You can find stuff, but it's rare. So I put that in. The solar panels did exist back then. They just were really shit efficiency compared to what is today. And even today it is not very efficient. Anyway, a couple other mods. The aiming gives you XP no matter if you hit or not. Because right now, my guy can't hit a broadside of a barn. The zombie could be in my axe range, and the bullet will go way off to the left or right, missing the zombie. It's quite frustrating. Yes, my guy is a axe profession. He is a lumberjack profession, but still. I want to get into guns. I want to get into the modded pack that I put in and stuff like that. But need to aim. I'm kind of useless if I'm just shooting and causing problems for myself. So we're going to loot the fossil oil. And I do grab the scratch ticket because sometimes you can get items. And I'm grabbing the chewing tobacco because you can make a fly repellent. For farming. I saw on the crafting menu, so grab that just so I have it. Sponges and cleaning materials. Can never have enough of those. And heavy cannon. Yeah. It would be interesting if you could powerhouse through and get a flak cannon built before the helicopter event and shoot the thing down. But I don't think, no. There's technically not a helicopter that spawns. It's just there metaphorically and causes you problems. But I've been trying to do a little bit more and more in between episodes because a lot of it is just tedious grinding and I don't want to record that. So there's times you'll see my vehicles change. It's because when I was doing one of the tedious episodes, yeah, I use the car for more than what it is and I end up destroying it most of the time. So the police station looks pretty grown over, so and the front door is open. Go in, see what I can find. Hopefully the key to the armory, but no. Water dispenser. Keep that in mind. Might come at a later date in use if I need a quick drink. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to an interrogation room. A little bit too dark. Now, I do have a sledgehammer back at the house, but I don't feel like getting it. So I give the door a couple swings with the fire axe. Doesn't do nothing, so I'm like, you know what? Not worth it. Let's just go. Seriously contemplate going into Spiffos. The food's mostly rotten, probably, but it does have a lot of ketchup and condiments on the table. And then I see a little key on the ground, but I'm like, I wouldn't mind having a Spiffo, but I look at the amount of weight that that van can carry is pitiful. Pitiful compared to that one that we had getting the dozer with 600 pounds. I actually find a key for this on the ground, but out of fuel. So I'm like, you know what? There's at least we'll take a souvenir. I'm like, well, maybe we can tow it back. Apparently the trucks were very good at towing. They are 100% wrong. So far, the best car, besides putting it on a car trailer with the rig, is the Mustang. With the amount of horsepower, is the easiest to tow cars with, is the Mustang. Which makes no sense, but it is what it is. Like, this thing just doesn't move. And the engine's in good condition, so I don't know. As in the early episodes, it was easier to tow stuff with a station wagon because it had more horsepower than a pickup truck that's designed to haul stuff. With more and more visitors. Maybe at one point I'll come back and get the Spiffle van, so I guess it's like a collector's item. But I see a nice Masonry's cube truck. That's pretty cool. And I do want to get into masonry and a spare tanker there. There's a flashlight. I'm like, oh wait, hold on, let me hop over. And it has a key, and it has fuel. I'm like, alright, maybe this van will be better at towing than this truck will. I'm like, make sure it's off. Don't want to tow something while it's running and wasting fuel. Nope, the van is a hair better, but as long as if you turn the wheel, you're screwed. Yeah, it's just no. It's a big no. I'm like, alright, we can do a big wide swing here and take care of my fan club that found me. Disconnect the truck, and I'm like, you know what? I'll run back for it. It's not that far of a jog. I'll just take this van back and just hoof it back to the pickup truck. So many frickin' rodents. Trying to take shortcuts, which does help. Does have some masonry equipment in the back, which is nice, because I would like to get into masonry. I figured a brick wall will be a lot sturdier than a wooden one held up with rags. But that's a whole other crafting guide. I really like the crafting take. It's not like you could have one character become all powerful, which is really nice, and like super early. It's nice to see that if you were playing multiplayer, that you actually can get a community going, where one person is good at welding, one person is good at like construction, so woodworking, carpentry, and maybe some masonry. Another person is good with first aid and cooking, stuff like that. So you can diversify and actually survive off each other. But yeah, still legging it, and I actually find I run across my Mustang. Yeah, that thing was champ. It actually survived till there with only 3 tires. The front one popped. I didn't even notice. I honestly didn't even notice. I think I was still towing a trailer just fine. Like it was very impressive Mustang. But my guy is super thirsty, super sweaty, uncomfortable, tired, sad. I'm like, alright, let me go into a building and find a sink. So maybe I can actually get a drink. Keep an eye on that van. I'm so used to one tapping, and when I'm tired, I almost get bit every single time. Because I hit it and just start running. Or I run through them. Oh, some candy's still good. Inside this little tiny shop. All the seltzer water. At least that's one emoji gone. Emoodies, or whatever you want to call them. There's so much in this game that you have to loot in the first couple days, and like really put yourself out there, and really loot and store and run back to your safe, because in order to keep stuff not from rotting. Like, there's so much. If you find a place and just chill like I did, and a lot of the food, like hamburger buns and stuff, are rotted. And you gotta make your own, which requires making dough and literally the whole process. It's crazy. Come on, friend, you too. Damn, that one took a while. Inventory management. Yeah, I don't understand why I even tried to tow the Mustang. I was like, oh, I'll repair it. Yeah, I can't even budget. It was a complete waste of my time. Alright, so we got a new car. We got the van. And I'm like, I don't want him following me. Yes, I moved here for that purpose, so I could get bothered and keep the tension high, but nah. And all the inventory management done, take a quick nap, and hit the road again in the morning. I head down to these fields because, yes, I have a bunch of food saved, but I would really like to have some more animal feed stocked up. So I'm gonna head in this barn and find a very mysterious empty with a single crate with a single trophy on top. I don't understand why, but I take it anyway because I'm like, this is kind of weird, so I'm gonna go. It's nice to see that that's an actual bull of the dairy cow looking thing. Do a quick run around the field. I'm like, all right, there's a building up there somewhere. So I'm like running, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe not. This is taking too long. Now, I already have a bull, so getting the other female cow might be worthwhile, but I already have two. And once they start get pregnant again and start producing milk, I can't even keep up with them. Do a quick journey down the backside here, just to see what I can find. Explore to reveal the map a little bit. Find another tractor trailer, a box trailer. These pallets of planks there, but you can't access them. It's ridiculous. Looks like it'd be like a kid's playground. That's pretty good and creepy. Okay, there's spiffos. So, oh my god, let's travel down farther. Little gazebo hut thing. Now there's shopping malls. Like sports, there's food markets. Looks like an organic food market. Oh my god, let me just take a look out the back. We got a decent looking car, decent looking van. Keep it in mind. Taxi with another pretty clear looking van. And this is another more. There's a lot of shops in this town, like food stores. There's a lot of food stores. And there's like old folks home and assisted living homes and stuff like that, which sadly have a lot of zombie population attached to them. There's a Knox Bank. Cruising up. I think I do find a bookstore, but it looks like it's completely right there. Kingba Books. I'm like, I really want to take a look. I poke my head in. The shelves look completely empty. Everything looks trashed. I'm like, let me go look anyway. Take care of that one. That one down there seems to mind its own business. Got one coming down here, bottom. I'm like, alright, you know what? Let's go for it. Smash the glass. Jump through the window after I clean it off. And find, like, nothing. This place has been looted. It's been picked clean. Disappointing. Everybody's starting to migrate, which is something. So, hop back in the truck and get out of there. Maybe trailer if I need to come get one, but I already have a few. Oh, there's another truck. No sleeper cab or storage, but still another truck. Another rig if we need it. And another Gigamart. Doesn't look half bad looted either. I have to hit that up in the future. Found another Mustang. Nice cow hood on it. So I'm like, alright, let's see if I can find a key for it anywhere. I do not. So I'm like, alright, let's just eliminate the competition for the Mustang right here. key to the church. Oh, so apparently I'm in a church parking lot. I didn't even notice. Bingo. Key in the glove box. Out of fuel. Not a problem. Always keep a gas can in case I find something cool. And I did. And there's a zombie up top and there's something wicked sticking out of his back. So I'm like, take a look at that later for sure. Get this Mustang rolling though first. Not a fan of the color too much, but the cow hood's nice. It'd be nice if it had a push guard on it. Always gonna install one. Okay. Let's see what this zombie has. And it's a ice axe. Very interesting. Make sure it's off, hook it up to the Mustang, and this thing is just, well, just doesn't even care. It's just like, yep, I'm pulling a truck, and I'm a car. Like, it's just unreal. It's just unreal how much horsepower affects things. Alright, back at the house, get rid of the disconnect the car from the truck. Alright, let's put the Mustang inside. I try to keep a empty gas can in every vehicle because you never know. And upon further inspection, this car is decently beat up. The gas tank being the worst of all the parts, which kind of sucks because it holds less and it would actually leak on you, which is not fun. So I'm like, alright, I really need to build the big gate in the front, so it definitely will be like 80% more secure. But I need a higher level carpentry skill. So it looks like I'm going to be cutting up logs for a while. And that's exactly what I do at a later date. Now I'm gathering everything you would need to do a train mechanics. Tire wrench, jack, wrench, a lug wrench if that's all you have. And back into the truck I go, and back out into the wilderness. See what we can find. At this current time, I'm actually trying to hunt down my old Mustang, which I find. I don't want to see how much of a task it will be to remove the bull bar off the front of it. And just look at this. This Mustang has no windows left in it. Like, it is so beat up, but it earned every little penny it had. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I gotta go into the aftermarket menu in order to get... And you need to get Mechanics 3 in order to do it. Great. Who would have thunk that you need to get high mechanics and high welding in order to make your vehicles look like they're from Mad Max? That's very disappointing, but logical. So I bring out the shotgun to give it a shot. For being weak zombies, my aim is that bad that I can't hit a zombie at point blank. But I can just one-tap it with the axe. Yeah, I really need to work on my aiming skills. So back to the house we go. I'm like, yeah, we're just not gonna do this whole gun thing right now until I have a better plan and lots of ammo. I'm like, yeah, screw this thing. Get it out of here. Like, maybe a pistol? Or a single action rifle, but nah. Just leave them. Get out of here. I go into the plus mechanics of the Mustang just to see what would it take for me just to build my own. And I need welding 6. Welding 6. I don't even know where to start with welding. Is like cutting stuff down with the torch welding, or is that something else? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. And I moved this. I don't know if I talked about it, but I moved the sink over because I put a barrel up top and I put the mod in to plumb the. You can actually plumb the water, and I used to be able to. At the current time of just recording this video, it's updated and it's not needed. It's obsolete. They reinstated that you're able to, if you have a water collector above the sink or any type of sink, you can plumb it in and it will automatically feed into the sink and purify it, which is weird. Not explain, but I'm gonna take it so I can take the toxic rainwater and get clean drinking water out of my sink with it. Everybody's favorite game of inventory management in Project Zomboid. It's weird that the cans can't get cold. You'd think they would. Who drinks a warm soda? If you have, you don't have to. Grab some food just to put into the bag, to put on the passenger seat, just in case I need it. I gotta get this crap out of my inventory. Not ready for the ammo raids yet. I should hit up a couple gun shops, or I know of one back before in the town above Mordor or whatever it is, but it was pretty overcrowded. Well, there's also Guns Unlimited, and we all know how that is. That is just zombies everywhere. And I'm like, why can't I dismantle this watch? And it's because I'm in a dark room. And I realized that at a later date, you actually need to be in a lit place to read and a lit place to actually do crafting. And point in case, it being a modded house, there's rain coming inside even though there's a roof. The only place that the rain stops, I actually checked the window to make sure that it's not open, is upstairs and the kitchen. And there's my collector all plumbed in to the sink downstairs. Really happy about that. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I have to thank you all so much for watching. Gonna do some more inventory management, maybe a little bit of exploring for the next one. See what we can find and try to make this place better. Hopefully the mod author updates and stops all this weirdness, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Who knows, we may end up moving back to the place or finding a new place. I don't know yet. We'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you all on the next one. Later.